Hello and welcome to another Parts Factory installation tutorial video. Today we're working on this 2009 to 2016 Holden Cruze. We're specifically going to be replacing the outside exterior door handle. Now, some people have problems with this Holden Cruze door handle where the unit itself will actually snap out of the door, rendering it totally useless. Obviously, you need to get inside your car. It can be a bit of a pain. So yeah, this specific video is going to teach you how to remove and replace that door handle. Before we do get started, I will remind you, we have this product available on our website. If you check out the bio underneath this video, you'll find the link to the website. I think we're selling them for $43.30 with free post Australia-wide, or we can even send it internationally if you're an international viewer. But yeah, guys, if you appreciate us doing this type of content, teaching you how to, do your own mechanical repairs on cars, maybe you're a car dealer, etc., etc., subscribe to the channel. Obviously, it helps us, and long term, you'll see any videos we post, and therefore maybe unlocking your capacity to buy a car, do it up, and sell it for profit. All right, let's get into the video. Right, so first things first, your door handle might have a button. Our specific door handles do not replace these keyless entry type, but this, for the purpose of this video, we're still going to do the replacement anyway. You can see you have your cap and your handle. So if you come around here, I'll show you where to get started. You have this little black little safety or sealing cap. You can just pop that out with a flat edge screwdriver, like so. And if you have a look in there, you'll see there's a Torx bit in line with my screwdriver there. That's the Torx bit we need to get. Right, so we've decided to work on the driver's side because I've just realized the driver's side's actually harder, but if you can do the driver's side, then you'll be able to do the passenger side, so this will work for everyone else. So you have to take this door card off. That's not too complicated. Basically, you come in here with a flathead screwdriver. There's a little cap here. Just work out which side it comes off from. Pretty sure it's this side. No, maybe not. Oh yeah, up the top. It comes up from the top, so flathead in, and then it should just pop down. There it is. Now it's a Torx bit. So I've got my Torx bit here. Just pull that little Torx bit out, place next to your screwdriver. I think that comes off with the door card itself. Run your hand around the outside. It looks like the next screw will be in this little screw, little coin pocket. Grab that little trim there. Come in here. Another Torx bit. Little Torx bit. Pull it out. And then at that point, you should be able to just maybe use a flathead screwdriver. Bring it in here. There you go. It pops the clips. And as they pop, it'll get easier and easier. Look at that. Just pops off. Now from memory, the backs of these master switches are very delicate, so don't rip it off. You want to get that handle off. Just here, you just use your flathead screwdriver and just pry it in there. Pop that up like so. It'll allow it to pull back, and the little ball bearing pops out of there. Little plug comes out of the switches. Little blue tab, you put your flathead in, pop it out like so, and then you can pull the plug off like so. Okay, so we now have the door card off, which gives us access into the door handle region. However, I would say we're not going to need much access to this area. Most of the work happens outside the door, but there is something we need to do in there, which I'll show you soon. Right, so we're now on the outside of the door. Pretty straightforward. You pop this little cap off, which is just this little black plastic cap. Pop it off with a flathead screwdriver. Then you get your Torx bit out, and you just see that little screw in there. Obviously anti-clockwise. So you undo that Torx bit, and then this piece will just pop out like so. You can place that to the side. So once you get the little cap out, then it's the opposite. You tighten that screw again until this door handle can come out like this and slide just past. I'm not sure why Holden designs it like that, but that's the way they chose to do it. Right, so at this point, now you've got this little wire that obviously stops the door handle from coming outside of the door. to access that, really just track it back. Okay, so this wire here, all it was mounted to that plastic bracket here. I just grabbed the wire with my hand and I just pulled it off the handle until you hear a click. Obviously that's the plastic little trim bit letting go. Now you can just unplug this plug here and you can pull that door handle out of the door, and obviously that'll be ready for the new one to go in. Right, so hopefully you have your replacement door handle. As we said at the beginning of the video, we don't sell the one with the little wire or the keyless entry. We're going to reuse the same one with the wire. There's nothing wrong with this door handle. To do that, obviously, bring it back the same way it went in. You can just tuck it around like so. And then this one, sit it there, ready to go. And at that point, it's now time to come back inside of the car. Right, so in order to get that door handle back in, you can see up inside that door, you have that silver piece right in the center of the camera. That piece, you get your hand in there, it has to be lifted up, and that's all happening at the same time as you push that door handle back in. That little mechanism I was talking about, can you see that? That's the thing you need to get your hand in there and move. It's not too difficult. You'll work it out. At that point, put it all the way up into its fully extended position, and at that point you can actually just push the door handle back in, slide it to the right, and let that little trim take place. And you can see now you've got a functioning door handle again. We can now place our lock barrel back in the door. Of course, we need to bring the screw back out to get it into position. Remember, it's loosen. All the way back out until the lock barrel goes into place like so. And then of course the opposite, tighten again till it gets tight. There it is there. And now everything is secured and working. Don't forget to put your little trim piece back. And now we are up to placing the door card back on the door. Right, so same thing again, guys. Everything's in the other direction. Bring your plastic clear back up, clear across like so. You've got this little handpiece, but first things first is we're going to do these little plugs. You know where they go, just straight back into the master switch. 1, 2, and of course you remember your door handle wire, just that little ball. You'll work that out nice and easy. Remember to get this to go poke through, back through there. Sometimes you might have to pull this trim off. It should just be a pop trim. Grab the little foam and put it to the side. That way, this drops in over the top of that. See, like that, and that seal rests up against the glass. So yeah, pull this trim off to get that off properly. While we're there, we'll chuck the trim back on. This is your little insulation foam. It's worth putting that back in. You can just bring that up in line and give it a nice hit like that. Same thing along here. Once this is down and you can see it sitting nice and straight, come around the outside, couple hits, it'll put all those pressure clips back into place. Now we remember our little screws. Remember that one goes into the handle, like so. Nice and tight, but not too tight. And the other one, which is the more important screw, this is the one that keeps the door card, stops the door card from falling off, goes straight back into the pocket, like that. You remember there was little trim cover things, one, and of course the one in the handle, remember it comes from the bottom. See if you can just, there you go, get it to clip in like that, door card back on. Alrighty guys, all done. Roughly the whole job took about half an hour. The biggest struggle was that you have to take the door card off to do only the driver's side door handle, that little metal trim that I showed you in the video, which is super bizarre, but yeah, door card off and then everything else is fairly straightforward. Guys, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up or subscribe to the channel if this is the type of content you might be interested in the future. And if you are interested in this product, I'll chuck the link top left of the screen or in the bio of this video. Okay guys, my name's Lucas, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.